iVogue on TV. Everything trendy.
Welcome to another episode of your favorite show, movies, music, a little sound bites of anything and everything entertaining is what you've been getting on your favorite show. Guys, it is iVogue on TV. My name is TK and I'm your host.
J Glad Music.
On today's episode, we've got it serving for you hot and spicy. And on the menu today, we have got Wizkid setting and breaking records and his many baby dramas. We've got T-Bills. We've got Omotala Jalade, aka Beverly Hosu, and Harry Song. So we'll go on a short break, and when we come back, we'll get a kickstart. All of the interesting talk, don't go anywhere, talk on your radio.
iVogue on TV. Everything trendy.
I go by the name, still ladies call me Sexy Still Too Bad, aka Okwalaja, aka Okosis, aka Packaging Director, aka Sexy Inspector, aka Shekononi. Keep watching iVogue Too Bad, don't touch the dial.
Yeah, my people, you're watching iVogue. Keep watching. God bless.
iVogue on TV. Everything trendy.
So Wizkid is in the news again. As usual, Starboy is in the news. So not long ago, pretty much, Wizkid was signed to the giant kit, the kit giant that is Nike. And lately, he's come out to say that he has released his new sportwear collection. So he's got like the socks going on, the head warmer, and of course the very famous colorful jersey. So he did drop this on the 10th of September. And according to the news, it got sold out in 10 minutes. And Wizkid also confirmed this by posting this on Instagram as well. And a couple of days, Naomi Campbell was working it. I'm like, if this doesn't inspire you, I really don't know. But Wizkid is out there creating a milestone for himself.
Holy fire, holy water, holy money, only money, only money, only money.
And still talking about Wizkid, clearly is not getting down with this baby mama drama at all. Because pretty much he unveiled that he was going to be building schools all across Africa. And second baby mama, third baby mama pretty much just helped out saying he's been acting irresponsible, not taking care of his kids, and now he's trying to please the world, talking about how he's going to build schools all around Africa. He pretty much was savage, indirectly replying on Twitter saying, God save us from money-hungry people. I definitely said amen to that because that's like a good prayer. This is the part where you're looking at me, okay, what do I think? I'm just here like, is Wizkid really irresponsible? Oh, his baby mama's really hungry, Joe. But one thing I definitely know is this drama is not done, and I'm just right here. And of course, I will be here to keep you updated on all of that story around Wizkid.
Me need you close to me, me tell her say me, oh stay on the road, bad energy stay far away, make you stay far away. Just give me love for the night, girl, waste no time.
So moving on away from Wizkid, in what looks like a yearly meltdown, I'm talking Tiwa Savage's ex-husband, and I had to stress that, T-Bills. So pretty much took to Instagram to address the rumors or people talking about how Wizkid is pretty much having a romantic relationship with Tiwa Savage. And in my head, I'm like, what is your status again, dude? You are her ex-husband. How's that your business? Anyway, it's come out to say Wizkid is his little brother. And that Don Jazzy wouldn't allow that, Banky W wouldn't allow that, Source Kid gave him recommendation. I'm like, are you talking about a kid? Like, really though? And saying a lot of things and saying Tiwa Savage would rather go for the class of Femi Otedola, Dangote, 323 Entertainment boss. And I'm like, who even says that about your ex, your present, your future, your past wife? Like, that is so wrong. What is going on with you, T-Bills? Of course, you got a lot of people expressing disgust. I don't exactly know how I feel about that. Not cool, definitely. But then again, a lot of people are also relating it to the fact that he's got the depression issue. Of course, we know he has a depression history. I don't know what's going on with you, honey, but whatever it is, we just wish you well, T-Bills. I mean, he talks about going on social media where he was pretty much saying, you know, he's going for some spiritual maintenance, and boom, he hits us with this one. How you going to drag your ex-wife like that, though? And, dude, know your status. Ex-husband. You have no business with who she's dating, who she's having a romantic relationship with. But like I said, whatever is going on, I wish you well still.
My name is Adaigwe.
You put your hands on a child?
I am a lawyer.
Engagement.
Objection, my lord. I specialize in fighting for the less privileged women and children.
Are you alright? And you don't need to pay a dime.
Against those who abuse them.
This is a rape case.
Also moving on to one of our favorite screen goddess, I'm talking Amatala Jalade Ekende. So, I mean, she's had it really interesting. Of course, she was back by awards for the best movie actress in a drama series at the AMVCA's awards. That is for the movie Alter Ego. And of course, we love her. But she pretty much just announced that she is planning to return to the studio. And by this time, I'm talking music. And I'm like, Of course, we know that our previous attempts in music was not exactly successful. Like, yo, I like her. I mean, she's beautiful. I want to see her on the screen, even though I think she really needs to lose some pounds. Don't come at me. But going back to the studio, man, of course, you got a lot of people reacting as well, saying it wasn't getting optimism. More like people saying, do not let affliction rise again the second time. But at the end of the day, we cannot force her. If she wants to go back to the studio, it's fine. All we can pretty much do is keep our fingers crossed and just hope that there's a better outcome this time.
iVogue on TV. Everything trendy.
My name is MC Lively Jare. Watch iVogue on TV. It's a TV station. It's channel on TV. Is either a TV station or a TV channel. I'm not sure. But it's TV. On TV, you watch iVogue on TV.
Also, my people, it's your boy Mayokun, and keep watching iVogue. Don't go nowhere. Mayokun say so. We are to maybe two.
Hi guys, keep watching iVogue TV. Everything trendy.
iVogue on TV. Everything trendy.
Okay, so this next story, I don't know how I feel about it. But first off, Beverly Osu. How many of you remember her from the Big Brother Africa reality show? Well, that's what she wanted. Just in case you forgot, she pretty much wanted us to talk about it. But anyway, she is the latest cover girl for the magazine Taylor Live. That's Taylor Live magazine, and she's got a really controversial outfit going on. So in my head, she says, okay, first off, she says she's talking about how she came out of the house and was faced with a lot of confusion and depression. That's what she was talking about in the magazine, because he was titled Confession. And here she goes with a nun outfit, holding her rosary in one hand and smoking a cigarette in another hand. And in my head, I'm like, what is going on? Of course, it wasn't just me. A lot of people reacting to it saying, especially Catholics, saying that was a lot of disrespect. At the end of the day, I don't hate on anybody's hustle. If you want, there are 1,000,001 ways to be controversial, girl. If you feel like people have forgotten about you, you want them to get tucked in, do it your way. But I feel like there's always a limit when it has to do with religion, God. I get it. A lot of people will come out and say, someone sewed the cloth, did Jesus wear it? You know, all of that stuff. By the end of the day, he represents holiness. He represents some sort of, you know, religion and all of that. So I feel like she gives the respect. But then again, you're saying you're talking about depression. Who are you fooling though? Nobody's reading that. Everybody's just talking about your outfit. But at the end of the day, baby girl, that's what you wanted. But congratulations, you got me talking. But I'm not going to advise you at the end of the day, do you as many times as you're going to do you. But it's okay to be controversial, but there are many ways to do it. Respect God. That's all I have to say. To the next gist.
iVogue on TV. Everything trendy.
Harry Song. Of course, we know this dude is super talented. I'm not going to take that away. But we were not expecting it a couple of days ago when he pretty much just posted a really cryptic caption on Instagram talking about how pretty much suggesting suicide. And of course, a lot of people were scared. A lot of people were worried. Celebrities inclusive, you know, going on this comment section and saying, whatever you're going on, guy, please take it easy. Lots of the nice words and everything. But the good thing, though, he has finally, you know, seeks help. He's finally talking to somebody and everything. And that's the reason why I'm talking about this. Of course, this is getting really rampant. We cannot really say what the cause of depression is. Even the victims cannot really express why. But I feel like some of the reasons that lead these people to the dark hole they get to is because they are trying to live a fake life. They are trying to live a life of deceit, self-inflicts pressure. You're trying to meet up to the standard just because you're a celebrity. I'm not saying that is Harry Song's case. I'm just saying, by the end of the day, no society is perfect. A lot of people go through challenges. But if you're going through stuff, creeping thoughts, please talk to somebody, seek for attention, do not die in silence. That's it, guys, on today's episode of Vogue Gist. Of course, tune again next week, and I will be here to tell you everything trending as usual.
iVogue on TV. Everything trending.
What's up, ladies and gentlemen? You are tuned in to iVogue TV. My name is Banky Wellington. Keep it locked.
iVogue on TV. Everything trending.
Welcome back. Of course, this is that time where I get to tell you something you know about, but then again, you don't really know about. So guys, did you know that most cows actually do produce more milk when listening to music? Like, it was the most hilarious thing I saw over the week. More like you're playing suck and you get but jokes apart though, most cows actually produce more when listening to music. I kind of feel maybe because they feel at ease, and that's why that happens. Also, did you know that human birth control pills actually do work for gorillas? No jokes at all. I guess they're also closer to human race than we actually thought.
Do me a favor, please. Get out of here. Get out of here, man. Saying, get in Igbo. Get out of here for real. I'm saying, get.
And that's it on Did You Know Facts today, guys.
iVogue on TV. Everything trending.
My name is Sherry Law, BCFR, the Black Commandant of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. And I'm in Vogue, and that's why I'm watching iVogue on TV. Don't talk that with shit.
iVogue on TV.
Welcome back. Of course, it is still iVogue on TV, and it's time for the 3LS. That is Life, Lemon, and Lemonade. And as usual, on this particular segment, we get to bring somebody and we get to talk about how they've grown personally and professionally. Of course, you know the saying, when life gives you lemon, you make lemonade. So I have a super talented guest with me, and I'm going to be asking her how she made lemonades out of lemons life gave her. And she's a super talented tailor. Her name is Wendy. How you doing, Wendy?
Hello, I'm good. How are you too?
I'm fine. I'm good. How are you doing?
I'm fine. Thanks for having me.
Same here. It's good to have you on the show.
Thank you.
Okay. So pretty much on the program 3LS, that is Life, Lemons, and Lemonades, we're going to be talking about how you grew to this particular point. That is to be an amazing tailor. Of course, the challenges you faced and all of that. But first off, tell us about yourself. Who is Wendy?
Wendy is a super cool and reserved person. Just me, just cool to be with.
Okay, what do you like to do? What's your hobby? What do you actually spend time?
Okay, my hobby, I like swimming, I like listening to music, and I like watching movies.
Okay, good stuff. Quite interesting. All right, so let's get to business.
Okay.
Wendy, right?
Yeah.
What was your journey like growing up personally and of course professionally? When I say professionally, I mean as a tailor. Get to the point where you are right now. What was your journey like? What were the challenges you faced?
Okay.
What was your story?
Okay, growing up personally, I'm from a cool Christian home. Okay. Yeah. Hallelujah. Right. Okay. Well, your dreams, whatever you want to do, you'll be supported. So nice. Yeah. So while waiting for admission, I just come up one day. I've always been interested in fashion design, and I just told my mom I want to go to a fashion school, and she was like, "Really?" Some parents will be like, "I want to go to an institution," but she was like, "Okay, if that's what you want." And I was like, that doesn't mean I won't be going to an institution, because then I was waiting for admission.
I was going to ask.
Yes.
Into university?
Yeah, into university, attending jam lessons. So I was like, let me just be doing that sideways and be merging the two together.
For you, so it was a period of you trying to wait for admission.
Yeah.
And then you started to do something while you were waiting.
Yes, yes. So, and with our support, my siblings, I was able to pay for my fashion tuition fee, and I started going. So while still there, admission came. So I have no choice than to manage to merge. Though, you know, freshers, you have to face school.
Yeah.
Then at the same time, I was giving, it's just like I'm giving like 20% out of 100% my fashion, and giving the remaining 80 to my academics. So, well, that's then for my fashion design stuff. During that period, I kind of lay low sewing, then do more of academics. Then when I got to my 300 level, we had this 6-month strike. With that 6 months, I was able to pick it up again. Yes, and by the time I graduated, wow, I went into fashion design fully. Yes.
Okay. So we're still going to talk about this journey.
Okay.
You were waiting for admission. Obviously, you were not working.
Yes.
Right? So how were you able to pay the fees? Did you just get the fees to pay for your school, your fashion design fees?
Oh no, it wasn't easy, because I have siblings. So it's not that maybe they were doing good that much then, but at least they were able to contribute little. My mom, then I reached out to some of my family. Yes. Though I wasn't able to pay the complete tuition fee. Yes. But I just went like, okay, I'm going to pay parts, and I was like, don't worry.
You were going to get it
the rest, yes, along the line. So, you know, I said, I've gotten to my 300 level before I was able to go and complete it. So then I've gathered enough money to complete it. So, but during that period in school, I was still, so even if they are not that good, I was still sewing for some of my classmates that sometimes they'll wear it and I'll be like, who's made it? I was like, you. I said, me? How come? And it's come out nice. So during that period, I was able to be saving up, and I was able to complete the tuition fee. So it's just like growing, consistency. I just have it in mind, I want to do this thing. I don't mind the number of years it's going to cost me. So it was like 3-4 years, but I waited and I was able to make it.
iVogue on TV. Everything trendy.
You started this when you were waiting for admission.
Yes.
And then you got into school. Obviously, there was going to be school and there was going to be fashion design.
Yes.
So were there times where you felt like, okay, let me just drop fashion designing and just stick with school? How were you able to merge both of them? Because I wasn't working when I was in school, so I just want to know, how were you able to do all of that?
I didn't have a machine when I was in school to sew. So I have to be going to all these shops, like, please, I want to sew. So it wasn't easy. They would say, I'm busy, I don't want, because they know that I'm making money for myself. I'm not making money for them. So they don't even want to give me the opportunity to use their shop at all to do my own business. So that period, I was like, I don't have a machine, so why the stress? So there are people that will want to, I'll say, please, I don't even have a machine, so I can't do it. And on the long run, I met a friend that also have a machine. I was like, you can always come whenever. So whenever I'm kind of free or weekend that there's no lecture, I go there to go and sew. So that was how I was able. Though, okay, then I have to be doing a lot of reading overnight, so that at least daytime that I'm using the person's machine, it will not affect. So it's like when there's no lecture, I'm sewing. It's just like that. Yeah.
Okay. So obviously you also started without having the full fee.
Yes. And no machine too.
No machine, no shop.
No shop, nothing.
And you obviously had to like have overnight to read and all of that.
Yes.
But at what point, how were you able to get the fees to complete it later?
Oh, during the period I was sewing, I was saving money. So like, though
saving money from the money you were getting.
Yeah, from sewing. Though my normal allowance is coming from home, so that I wasn't using my the money I'm getting from sewing to take care of myself. That one is just basically for my fashion school.
How many years did you take at the fashion school?
It is actually a year.
Well, how many years did you stay in fashion school for?
I stayed more than a year, because I've spent 7-8 months before I gained admission. So when we were on strike, 6 months, I had to go back again. So I did another 6 months. So I spent like 15 months.
Okay, great stuff. So were there times while you were doing this when you felt like, I'm just tired, I'm really not doing it anymore, I just want to stop this and, you know, just stop it, maybe because you were not able to get your fees or because of school? Were there times that you just felt like, this is really stressful, I'm done?
Yeah, there were times that it was really stressful, like really stressful, and I was like, I don't want again. You know, by the time you make a dress and people are kind of complaining, this is that, or there are times I won't be able to meet up. Okay. Because of academic stress, I wasn't able to meet up with demands. Yeah. Okay, I want to make 5 dresses, maybe under a week, but by the end of the week, maybe I was able to complete just 2, 3. And people want to collect their. So I was like, why am I even stressing myself? Let me just forget about this dream of becoming a fashion designer and just face my academics. So yeah, I had this period.
Okay, but being a fashion designer, that was what you always, fashion designer and tailor, that's what you always wanted to do.
Yes.
Growing up.
Yes.
But going to school, what did you study though?
I studied political science.
Political science. How did you divert that way? I'm not understanding.
They didn't correlate at all. But I just have this spirit of an entrepreneur in me. Okay. So from onset, maybe I caught that from my mom. She's always like that.
But now being here, going through all of this, would you say it was worth it? Would you say it made you stronger? Or would you have preferred if, you know, your journey was just like a really smooth journey?
Looking back with the persistency, I've always having this spirit like, this is my aim, I have to get there. So looking back now, I can only say it has always been getting better.
What's your company called? What's your tailoring shop called?
Okay, it's called Wendy Stitches.
Wendy Stitches. What kind of clothes do you make now?
Like what I'm wearing, I made this. Yes. Nice. Okay, do some of native, corporate, and casual wears.
Casual wear. Okay. So where's your shop located at?
It's at Ikotun, Governor Road.
Do you have like social media handles?
Yes.
Where people can check out your designs?
Yes.
What's your handle?
My IG is Wendy Stitches.
Wendy Stitches.
Yes.
Spelled WNDY.
Y, then STITCHES. Wendy Stitches.
Wendy Stitches.
Yes.
I'm going to have to ask you in a bit, but for people who are trying to get into this, that is tailoring, fashion designing, you know, and I'm probably just thinking, it's a lot of stress. Some are even students as well. I'm thinking, how do I merge this together? You know, facing a whole lot. What advice do you have to give them?
Okay, for those coming up, the journey is going to be really tough and rough because it's going to take a whole lot of your time, your day, your night. You have to put on everything. But just believe. Once you have the belief that I'm driving at something, I'm aiming at something, you are going to get it. That's just it.
Okay, thank you so much for coming through. Of course, you've heard it from her. The journey is not always easy. You're definitely going to face challenges, but that's the way life is. So when life gives you lemon, you make lemonade. Of course, she makes amazing dresses. You can follow her on Instagram. Yeah, that is at Wendy Stitches, and check all the amazing outfits. And that's it on 3LS today.
iVogue on TV. Everything trendy.
My name is MC Lively Jare. Watch iVogue on TV. It's a TV station. It's channel on TV. Is either a TV station or a TV channel. I'm not sure. But it's TV. On TV you watch iVogue on TV.
Also, my people, it's your boy Mayokun, and keep watching iVogue. Don't go nowhere. Mayokun say so. We out to baby too.
Hi guys, keep watching iVogue TV. Everything trendy.
iVogue on TV. Everything trendy.
So guys, that is our top entertaining program for you this week. Of course, you can catch me again next week for more interesting talk. But do not forget to follow at iVogueontv on all social media networks. And of course, follow me as well at TK_Diva on all social media networks. I'll be here again next week. Till then, stay in Vogue.